Yo, yo.
What up?
So what's up? Talk to me, man. What's on your mind?
um, I'm getting a little tired of boxing, and it's like the same shit over and over again, rinse and repeat, and shit just get old fast.
Okay.
Mark, this ain't gonna be our normal joints, but I'm about to go the fuck off. But I'm gonna make sure I go off in an eloquent manner.
Okay.
So everybody in the chat, right? I'm normally a politically correct guy. My name is Jamil Parker. I am the founder and CEO of YSM Sports Media. So I'm saying this shit on my chest. I get tired of niggas lying. And it's a whole lot of lying in boxing. And shit just need to shit like we just gotta bring shit to the carpet, because you can like people, you can dislike people, but the truth is the truth. So can everybody agree, based on Terence Crawford's recent interview, he said, and I quote, that the reason why he fought Sean Porter is because Jaron Ennis left the sanctioning body. That was the reason why he fought Sean Porter. Can everybody agree that Terence Crawford said that? I'll wait before I get some yeses. Because you can like somebody, you can dislike them, but truth is truth. Fact is fact. I need some more people to say yes. So Terence Crawford, out of his own mouth, said the reason why he ended up fighting Sean Porter is because Virgil didn't want to fight and Boots left the sanctioning body. Is that correct?
What interview he said that in? Not saying that you lying. What interview he said that in, though?
I don't even, it was a dude I didn't even recognize.
Okay. Anybody in the chat, if y'all
know what the interview is, please tell us.
You got a bunch of years, Mo.
So that was the narrative. Mark, can you please pull up? He fought Sean Porter, November 20th, 2021. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pull up the box rec so they can see it?
Okay.
Now, you can like somebody, you can dislike them. Truth is truth and fact is fact. We're gonna start we're gonna expose some bullshit. And I'm stuttering because I'm fucking tweaking. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Like, it's been the same thing for like 3 or 4 fucking years, yo. Do I have the dates correct?
Based off of what I see right here, you do. November 20th, 2021.
Okay, so that means that Jaron Ennis shouldn't be anywhere near those rankings in November, in December, in January, correct? If Terence Crawford is correct. If that's what really happened, if Terence Crawford is correct, then he would have left the sanctioning body, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check the WBO rankings for November, December, and January. Well, first check October to see if Boots is in there, and then check the other dates. I'm sorry, Mark. I just need to make a point tonight.
Did you send me it already?
Yeah, I sent it to you, but I want him to see that it came from the site. So if you want to pull it up, I think it might be easier for you to pull it up there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I got you.
Clip, don't even say nothing, Clip.
WBO. What year? You said
2021.
2021.
Yeah, all you got to do is put up WBO rankings. WBO website to pop up.
I'm already on it. So you said November of 2021.
Yeah, we'll do October 2021.
Okay, October of 2021. Got you. And this is for obviously welterweight. So let's go ahead and look at that. All right. So let me go ahead and share the screen for this as well. And this is what it shows on the WBO website. There it is. WBO male ranking, October of 2021.
Okay, so a month before Terence Crawford fought Sean Porter, Boots is in the sanctioning body, right?
Yeah.
But according to Sean Porter, Boots shouldn't be in the sanctioning body, right? Because he left. Hey, Mark, let's see if he's in there in November. Well, I'm sorry. No. Let's see if he's in there September. Let's see, did he leave at any time?
No.
I'm sorry for making you work, Mark.
No, you good. We here.
Okay, well, what about August? Is he in there in August?
No, let's look for August. Yeah, still there.
Okay. Let's look at November and December. Is he in there?
He's number 2 in November.
And Sean Porter's not there anymore, right?
Nope.
So Virgil's ahead of him. All right. Is he in there in December?
Yep, still there. Number 2.
So what I want to ask the Terence Crawford fans, was Bud telling the truth? The thing is, when you tell so many lies, it's hard to differentiate the truth. And yes, I'm saying Terence Crawford lied because it's obvious he lied. And he doesn't even remember the situation because he was never going to fight the kid. He literally mixed up 2 fucking different situations because he was listening to other people's talking points and jumbled them. Boots didn't leave the sanctioning body until Bud chose David Avanesian. Had nothing to do with the Sean Porter fight. He left the sanctioning body after he petitioned to face Earl Spence after Bud chose Avanesian. Earl Spence and Terence Crawford was in negotiations. He leaves to go fight David Avanesian, and then Boots petitions Earl Spence, and the IBF orders him to fight Karen Chikasa.
That's where he got the interim.
Yep.
Let's see.
Hey, MacMan, can you refute what I said? Fuck your opinion on who will win a fight. Refute what I said.
I'm trying to figure out where the delusional shit is coming from because we didn't say anything that was deluded.
We literally gave facts. Terence Crawford said that the reason why he fought Sean Porter is because Boots left the sanctioning body. We showed you the rankings for months leading up and months after. Boots did not leave that sanctioning body at that time. So then that means Bud lied to you.
Bud been saying that shit for a minute too. He been saying that shit for a minute. Why didn't you stay in the rankings? Why didn't you stay in the rankings? He said that shit when he did the interview with Gilly and Boots was on FaceTime.
At this point, I don't even know why it's even a conversation because at every turn he told you that he didn't want to fight the kid. And for whatever reason may be, you don't want to fight him, cool. Why is this still a topic? He's like the old dude that's yelling at kids on the porch. You gonna step in the street? If not, then what's the conversation about? You would so you're a humanitarian now? You care about people's careers and all that? You know, man, oh man, I ain't want it. You know how they ended that boy's career. To end it. Do it.
That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. Like, I don't understand why you're saying that you actively retire, you ain't gonna fight anybody, but then every other chance you get, you talking about what you would have did to him. It's like, bro, the opportunity is still there for you to do that. You just retired a couple months ago.
If it's an issue, do it. If you really feel some kind of way, do it. Because last I checked, you was just laughing and joking with homeboy in the back of the Ring Magazine Awards. And now all of a sudden you fucking Nino Brown. Let's talk about it.
Oh, he was joking with Boots?
Let's talk about it.
I didn't even see them converse.
No, you didn't. No. It wasn't caught on camera.
Oh, wow.
When you saw Boots at the Mazuma fight, you was on some A1 gorilla shit? No. You laughed and said, I thought you wasn't going to come. Where's the A1 killer shit at, though? That's my thing.
Yeah, and then he bringing up slapping niggas in person and all that shit. What is he talking about? That's like that don't even sound like Bud. That's like very out of character type behavior, to be honest with you. Because I didn't hear Boots say anything about slapping him in person or anything like that. So where that shit even come from?
I just want to know when he started caring about dudes' careers. All of a sudden, you Mother Teresa, bro? Because last I checked, if you cared about people's careers, you would have stopped Spencer 4 and 5. You'd have stepped on the gas and got him out of there. No, you poked holes and let him bleed out. Yo, I'm tired of being politically correct, though. It's like, it's a whole bunch of shit that goes on in boxing that's completely unnecessary. Like what I saw on $1 Million Worth of Game, and the narrative is that all of Philly rides with each other. That's the outside narrative, is that Philly's biased and Philly rides with Boots. And that's why Philly people say that Boots is this and Boots is that. But you and I both know it's more haters in Philly than love.
That's a fact.
But the outside narrative is that we just all, on some kumbaya shit. That's not reality. For me, I don't understand, because at first I'm thinking, I watched the clip and I'm thinking that something must have provoked him. Something must have provoked him into getting like that. You know what I'm saying? But nothing really provoked him. Nothing. And my only assertion is this. You are unhappy in retirement. You are unfulfilled. You thought that by beating Canelo, you would have some sense of fulfillment, and I don't think you have it.
That's exactly what I had just finished saying. I'm like, if he was truly at peace, he wouldn't even be talking like this at all. Let's see. Turkey is paying Crawford to talk bad about Boots.
Look, I'm just, to me, it doesn't make sense. At the press conference, you said you weren't going to fight him. So then
he said, no.
What are we talking about? You chose to retire. You said you're not coming back for any amount of money. So then what are we talking about? You're bored. And I'll say it to his face. He's bored. He's bored. And, you hate the limelight. You tired of all the attention. You tired of the toxicness that comes with being a celebrity. But at the end of the day, you've been a celebrity for the last 10 years of your life. And I'm not sure that at this point in time, he knows how to exist outside of that. Because every couple of months, like every month, he goes on a Twitter tirade about something that doesn't sound like somebody that's at peace, right? It sounds like you thought Canelo would bring you something that it hasn't brought you. That people still question your resume, that people still question your boxing career. And I feel like that's eating at him. But you fought Madrimov. You didn't end his career. He's fine. He's okay. Mean Machine's fine. He's okay. So why are you so worried and so concerned with Boots? I'm confused.
Bella said Boots is still answering questions in interviews about Bud, though.
And Bud is still answering questions in interviews about Boots. As the interview that I'm referring to, in which he said the Sean Porter thing. One person's retired, one person's not. One person is still an active fighter. If you are fulfilled, then you wouldn't go on the tirades that you do. You wouldn't care.
How the way it looks, to be honest with you, is that I feel like he's trying to, because he knows that the heat is on him for not fighting Jaron Ennis and shit like that. So I think that's why he's pulling out that whole Sean Porter sanctioning standing in the sanctioning body angle. So, you know, the fans can redirect the energy towards Boots. And they won't be as, you know, heavy on him about it. So, you know, when people look back on it, they're gonna be like, oh, well, Boots could have fought him. You know what I mean? He could have just been here. So it won't be no stigma on Bud that he avoided Boots or anything like that. But that's what it looked like to me.
I agree with you, but Bella seems like she's a Terence Crawford fan. Cool. Bella, can you admit that Terence Crawford lied to you? I just want the Bud fans to admit that story is bullshit. Stop saying it.